Hello my peaches, what's up? I am Pratha and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to talk about Delixirs, I hope I'm saying that right, Delixirs perfumes, and I had my eye on them for such a long time. They are an Indian niche house. Yeah, kind of niche, but they are also getting into cosmetics and skincare as well, as far as I know from their website. I had my eyes on Amber for such a long time, and the moment they launched a discovery set, I was like, yes. The day they announced it, I bought it because I was very curious, and in blind buying perfumes, putting too much money in just one go, maybe like 1500, because you know what, I want to tell you that I will keep mentioning the prices on these, but when I first saw these, they were actually launched for $15.99, and I really did not want to spend that much of money on a perfume that I have never tried, never smelled, never heard anybody talk about. But I was still curious because this is an Indian brand. I have all 4 of these fragrances right here with me, and I'm gonna talk in depth about these. And my throat is a little sore, I'm sounding a little weird, but we're gonna get through this because work is work and I can't leave it behind. So let's just get into this video.
Please support by subscribing to the channel and become my peaches by being part of this peach pack. Press the notification bell icon to get notified every time I upload, and also let's connect better on Instagram.
They are very generous in sending us 3 ml of the quantity in their decants as well, or in their discovery set, and that's quite generous of them. I think I got these for 599 rupees if I'm not wrong. It was either 499 or 599, I'm not sure about the prices exactly, and the discovery set is very much available on their website. Second thing, that they come in spray bottles, like tiny spray bottles, which is so amazing because this is 3 ml. You can definitely wear it as a fragrance and then try it out quite sometimes, like maybe 3 or 4 times, to see whether you're really liking this, or you're getting along with this, or it's lasting on you or not. So all of that. So from that point of view, I'm really liking the spray bottles and the quantity that we are getting in the discovery set. The first fragrance that I would like to talk about is Rose, which is right here in my hand. On their website right now, I'm not talking about Myntra or any other website that you might have seen it on Delixirs website, the price for Rose is $15.99 for 50 ml, and if I check Myntra, it's not even saying 50 ml, it's saying 25 to 50 ml, which I think is a little too high. The price is just a little too high for a fragrance like this, and if they're just charging us for the packaging, I don't get it. Okay, so this is a very Indian rose desi gulab sort of fragrance, and it literally smells like a mix of rose water and rose oil. It's a very simple rose desi sort of fragrance, very traditional. There is absolutely nothing modernized about it. For those who are asking me for a true gulab and a desi rose fragrance, this is your thing. This is what you can go for if you really want something. But you know what, I have an option for you. It to me smells exactly like rose perfume from All Good Scents, and there's absolutely no difference between that and this. It almost smells like an oily attar sort of a fragrance, but it is non-synthetic. There is no syntheticness to it, and it's very dense and rich and nice smelling, but it's not my vibe. 1, I am not a rose fragrance lover. 2, on top of all that, I don't like my fragrances to be attar like, so that's not my vibe at all. And I'm not sure, I think these have alcohol in it. They are not alcohol free. It is an overpriced perfume in my opinion. I would rather buy All Good Scents in lesser the price. That will also give me the similar kind of fragrance. But yes, longevity on these is definitely better, and they are very long lasting and they linger on quite well. Easily 6 hours is what they give you. Easy, they can even go longer. I'll tell you the reason with the next one. When I looked at the notes, it has 3 types of roses in it. 3 different types of roses along with musk, traditional and feminine fragrance. To be honest, there is absolutely nothing unisex about it. It leans completely feminine for me. Moving on to the next one, which is Amber. And Amber is in the price point of 799 rupees. And this is the one that I actually had my eyes on. You guys know I love amber perfumes, and anything warm, anything in the gourmand or unique category, I would definitely go for it. And since they had initially launched just perfumes, I was thinking it's a niche house and they are going to do wonders with a fragrance like amber. It definitely opens up with a citrusy bergamot, and it's a floral, warm balsamic and a very unisex sort of fragrance. But the problem is that even after being in that category of fragrances, it's kind of turning nasty on me. You know how you guys have been complaining about Pear Creme Brulee turning nasty on you? Exactly what it is doing on my skin. And I understand that why Pear Creme Brulee might be doing it on you, because I am living in a coastal area and I do not face that much of heat here. The weather is most of the time rainy and pleasant, and Pear Creme Brulee just works perfectly for me in this weather. Also because sweet fragrances turn really well on my skin. But in case of this, it's turning super nasty, super synthetic, and I don't know, it's kind of turning yucky on my skin, and I am hating this fragrance. It literally smells like how mouth feels about after eating an apple. Like, it does feel fresh at once, but as the time goes by, the mouth turns weird, and I don't know, you know it when we eat apple, how the mouth turns as the flavors of apple stays in the mouth and it mixes with saliva, and I don't know, it just turns nasty in the mouth after some time. It only feels fresh at once. So that is the kind of development this fragrance does on my skin, and I'm not liking it from that point of view. It strongly reminded me of Benetton Hot because it has a similar kind of citrusy, warm feel to it. And in the opening, it strongly reminded me of Benetton Hot, and it is actually quite similar to it as well. But the way it turns nasty on my skin really puts me off. And I just prefer Benetton Hot so much more in comparison to this because I compared them side by side, and I again fell in love with that fragrance, and that is so much better in comparison to this. I think I would not even suggest you to buy this, to be honest, because it's turning so nasty on me. The top notes of this are orange blossom and bergamot, Neroli lotus frangipani in the mid, benzoin, vanilla, labdanum and amber in the base notes. Next up we have Orchid, and Orchid is in the price point of 945 rupees. Again, the prices on this also has gone down. But if there was another fragrance that I was really curious about from their entire range, then it was Orchid, because the packaging was really beautiful, the pictures were really beautiful, and I was really hoping to find a good fragrance in them since they are a niche house. Piper Cubeba and Nutmeg, and mid notes are Orchid, Gardenia, Ylang Lang, and base notes have musk in it. It definitely settles into a fresh floral fragrance with a kind of a very, very slight, just like a pinch of nutmeg in it. It is a mouth-watering, fresh floral fragrance, and probably the one that was smelling the most pleasant on my skin out of all the fragrances that I tried from them. It settles into a fresh floral fragrance which has a mouth-watering quality to it with a pinch of nutmeg, which kind of adds a slight woody spiciness to it. It is a through and through unisex fragrance. There is absolutely nothing feminine about it or very, very manly about it. It's a perfect unisex fragrance. Since it opens fresh and spicy, it's kind of nice, and it is the one that I was liking the most out of all of these on my skin because it was turning out quite well with my skin. But the problem is that it smells like a room freshener to me. There's nothing groundbreaking about it. It does not have that wow factor to it. It's not really making a place in my heart, and I seriously, if I go and buy a purple bottle of room freshener, this is what that will smell like, and I don't want to smell like a room freshener at all. That's my personal choice, and this is what it comes off to me as. So that's why even after turning the most pleasant on my skin, I am not leaning towards it because of the fact of this smelling like a room freshener. And the last one that we have is Neroli, which is in the price point of 799 rupees. The top notes on this are bergamot, lemon, orange. Middle notes are neroli, jasmine, frangipani. Base notes are amber and musk. It has a super lemony and orangey opening to it. Yes, it smells so lemony and orangey right when you smell it from the bottle or when you spray it, and it quickly settles into a lemon and orangey syrup sort of a fragrance, because it has a slight, very slight bit of sweetness to it, but it kind of turns into a thick orange and lemon syrup which has absolutely no sugar added to it. That's what it smells like. It has a lot of freshness to it. It's like a through and through fresh fragrance, but it's not impressive. I will again tell you my reason for not being impressed with this one as well, because after drying down, it was kind of scratching my throat. Every time I was sniffing on it, it's so sharp that it was hitting the back of my throat. And it's not because I have a sore throat right now. I was smelling on so many fragrances and I was testing these out last week. I have recently got this sore throat from past 2 days. So there's absolutely no reason me feeling this way. It's so sharp. It's literally hitting the back of my throat. It kind of reminds me of, kids' yellow colored syrups. When they get sick and doctors prescribe them some syrups. Sometimes when those syrups are citrusy and they try making it taste better, this is what they smell like. And I don't want to smell like a kid's syrup at all. I don't want to smell like that. This is fresh, this is citrusy, but there is something going wrong in it, and it's turning like a cough syrup or some other sort of syrup that kids get as prescription, and I don't want to smell like that. Keeping it brutally honest, I want to tell you that these do smell and lean a little synthetic. Not a little, amber was the most synthetic on my skin, and they all kind of smell synthetic. If I'm spending 1,500, 1,600 rupees on a fragrance, which initially was the price of these, I don't know, when I last checked the prices, there might be a sale going on. That might be just temporary, and they might bring the prices back to 1,599 for all of them. So what I'm saying is that if I'm paying 1,599 and if you are an Indian niche house, I would like to see more of the quality from you. I would like to see more of the uniqueness and better quality fragrances for sure. This is not what we are here for. We are not going to spend our hard-earned money on fragrances like this that I can also get in 500 rupees from All Good Scents and feel disappointed about buying that fragrance. I need not spend 1,600 rupees to be disappointed. Every time I tried sniffing on them, there was something off-putting about these fragrances that was pushing me away. I was not even for a single fragrance in the entire lot. I was feeling that, yes, this is the one I want to lean towards to, or might buy, or might suggest my viewers to buy, because I'm not liking them. And that's how I am. If I'm not completely impressed, if a fragrance is not blowing my mind, I just say it very clearly to you guys, because I don't want your money to be wasted because of me. I will not personally pick up any of these fragrances in full bottles because they're just not going with my skin chemistry. None of these fragrances are ever going to be compliment getters. They are rather going to make me smell unpleasant for sure. I'm talking about myself. I'm not claiming anything for anybody else. If you buy fragrances with my recommendations and you end up liking them, I would highly suggest that you don't buy Delixirs perfumes. Before closing this video, I would like to tell you that I'm happy and disappointed at the same time. I'm happy for the fact that instead of spending 1,500 rupees or let's say 3,200 rupees on two fragrances that I was really eyeing from them because I was so impressed with the packaging and the presentation and everything, I am happy about the fact that they launched the discovery set and I got to try the fragrances and make up my mind that I'm never going to pick up any fragrances from them. But I'm also disappointed at the same time because I had high hopes from Delixirs perfumes. And that's how I am, guys. I want to tell you something, I'm just sharing something with you. I'm not trying to do anything special here. I just got a collaboration from Aeronauts Perfumes and they said that we'll send you perfumes and we'll send you this script and you have to say blah, blah, blah. I don't do that. I would rather buy Aeronauts Perfumes because what matters to me is the credibility that I provide to you guys on this channel. That's why you come back here. That's why you believe that whatever I'm saying is right. I am not going to speak on a particular script when it's about perfumes. I want to collaborate on perfumes when you remember how Smelly Cat sent me his perfumes. If I show you his mail, he's just said that, try my perfumes or try our perfumes and just share your experience with us. He never said that make a video. He never said that include it in a video or do a review on this. That was never his point. And that's how I want collaborations to be. I want to talk good about perfumes when they're actually good, not when I have been given a script. If you are providing a script, probably your perfumes are not that good. And that's why you need a script for your reviewers. That's what my point is. And I'm kind of happy that I tried this discovery set. What a waste of money, a waste of my 600 rupees, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, I hope you're still here watching me and liking me. And don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up down below before leaving. Keep looking beautiful, keep smelling good, and have a great day all. Bye bye. Mwah.